District meeting for October 12, 2015 at 7:04. Start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Lego, could you take roll call, please?
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Mrs. Issing.
Here.
Mr. Kachasik.
Here.
Dr. Koshko.
Here.
Mr. Leonard.
Here.
Mr. Newell had another obligation. Mr. Nemec.
Here.
Mr. Petrucci. Here. Mr. Stovar had another obligation. Dr. Trey.
Here.
You have a quorum, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Lego.
You're welcome.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the September 8th meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Phil, second by Mr. Petrucci.
Question.
Question being called for. All in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried. Information, Dr. Harris.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Nemec. First off, and I noticed some of you probably received a letter from Mr. Cornelius, and I'll have actually him come up to explain it or read it. I put you on first, Mr. C. Mr. Cornelius is our marching band director and always very busy. You see him everywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
New Orleans theme this year, too, by the way.
I'm sorry?
I've really enjoyed your New Orleans theme this year.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know the students have enjoyed putting it together a whole bunch. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the board and the administration. This Saturday, we have 12 total bands performing at Warrior Stadium at the 4th annual Emory Toth Junior Memorial Marching Band Classic. We have our band going on at 8:30. The show starts at 5. And if you have any free time, which is laughable for anyone to really say free time, but if you are at all able to come to the performance on Saturday night, we'd love to have you there as our guests. We truly appreciate all of the support that you always offer the music program as a whole, and Saturday night is a huge spectacle and a really great showcase of local marching band talent, and our band will be the last one on the field that night, starting at 8:30. So again, thank you for all of your support, and if you're able to come on Saturday night, we would love to have you. Thank you.
Next, Trent here.
Did it last week.
Oh, you did it last week. Mr. Stan's had him down again. All right, we're going to go to our favorite part of the meeting, which is the student of the month. And we're going to start with Mr. Schwartz.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. It's my honor to introduce Nathan Leonetti as Harrison Park Student of the Month. Nathan, if you can come on up. Nate is the youngest son of Joseph and Tracy Leonetti and has one older brother, Joey. Nate told me that his brother, Joey, is his role model and someone he looks up to because he's nice, always helpful, and takes time to play with him at home. I believe Joey's in the back there, sitting with his family. Nate is a bright second-grade student who always works hard. He loves learning and enjoys most subjects, but his favorite time at school is recess. His favorite subject is math because he thinks it's fun and he enjoys creating problems to solve. When he grows up, he wants to become a teacher because he likes to help people learn. Nate states that his current teacher, Mrs. Pratt, is his favorite teacher so far in the elementary school. Mrs. Pratt tells me that Nate is working very hard on his reading goal this 9 weeks. His favorite books are Pete the Cat and Minecraft. Mrs. Pratt is impressed with how Nate always offers to help others with their work. He shows a strong sense of pride in his classroom and our school by picking up trash and cleaning up the playground toys. At the start of school, we talk a lot about building community. We have talked a lot about bucket fillers in our school. Bucket fillers are people who say kind words or do kind things for others. Nate is a true bucket filler for so many in our school. Whether it's a helping hand, a kind word, or even a nice smile, Nate exemplifies the core values of our school and represents Harrison Park as a wonderful Student of the Month. Congratulations, Nathan.
Hey, Nate. You didn't get off yet. I got a nice certificate. Okay, congratulations.
Next for our middle school, we have Mr. Sullivan from Trafford Middle.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. I'd like to introduce you Brittany Marola. Brittany, come on up. Brittany is an 8th grade student at Trafford Middle School, and she's here today with her family, mom, dad, grandma, and her big sister, a senior at Penn Trafford High School, Valerie. Brittany is a very strong student, a high honor student at Trafford Middle School, and has been her entire time at the middle school. She is currently taking 2 advanced classes and is enrolled in the Spectrum program. She's involved in the band, on the cheerleading squad, and is our student council president this year. She especially loves art class and STEM class. Brittany's been dancing for 11 years, and she said that she attends practice every week, sessions for about 4 hours at a pop. She's very interested in engineering. She'll be participating in the Engineering for Girls Club this year at Trafford Middle School. And in her spare time, she says she loves building things with her dad. Brittany's successes in school are exemplary. I think it's important to know that she has done this by overcoming a vision complication that she's had to deal with since she was a very young age. Brittany enjoys being involved in many things. She spends time helping with Vacation Bible School and volunteering at church festivals. She enjoys reading, swimming, playing basketball and soccer. She also has shown an interest in photography, recently receiving an honorable mention award for a photo she submitted to Westmoreland Gifted Coalition through the Spectrum program. We interviewed her big sister Valerie, and Valerie says Brittany spends a lot of her time with her big sister, babysitting, being her co-pilot now that Valerie's driving, and baking. Valerie says Brittany could do all of her homework if she wanted to. She's proud of the way Brittany handles all of her activities, her sports, her homework, and responsibilities. She says that Brittany motivates her. And even though they have their typical sibling fight sometimes, that she feels very blessed to have you as a sister. Brittany certainly keeps busy and is always positive. She has a wonderful attitude and tries new things. This is what her teachers say. She's a great student, conscientious, and makes good grades, a good team leader. She is a willing participant in anything that we ask her to do. She's polite and humble. She's super responsible, works well with others, takes initiatives, finds solutions to her own problems, is kind, caring, compassionate. She is also well-liked by her peers. Brittany is well-grounded and well-rounded, always polite and willing to help. Brittany, thank you for being a wonderful student at Trafford Middle School. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Brittany.
Thank you.
You're an amazing person. And if you want me to, I could negotiate with your sister and give you a deal for doing her homework. Congratulations, thank you.
And for our high school student of the month, we have Mr. Saraceni.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. I'd like to introduce Lauren Kopolka as the high school student of the month. To understand why I nominated Lauren, you kind of have to have a little bit of background. For the past 2 years, Lauren's attendance hasn't been very good at school. She's missed quite a bit, and her grades have suffered because of it. This year, however, I don't know what clicked, don't know why it clicked, but she turned it around. She's been here every day, and she's maintaining nearly a 3.75 GPA as it currently stands. Now, over the course of the last 2 years, she wasn't necessarily involved in a lot, but now she has 3 jobs. So let me think here. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, you're working at Giant Eagle. Tuesday evenings, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, she's selling Mary Kay Cosmetics. And Fridays and Sundays, you're working at Haas's. Now, put that on top of a girl who had trouble attending school, who's now in school every day, working 3 jobs, maintaining a 3.75 GPA. It's coming together. So, I decided this is a good nomination. So I called Lauren down, I started to speak with her, and got some information about future plans. And Lauren indicated she wanted to possibly go into aerospace engineering, simply for her love of science. But her true passion lies in business. Her mom's a business owner, her dad's a business owner, and she's thinking business might be the way she wants to go as well. So I probed a little deeper, and she started spitballing some ideas. And she has a product idea, which I'm not sharing because I don't want anybody to steal it. But if it actually comes to fruition, all of the cords that we carry around for all of the devices that we have, they're going to disappear. I assure you of that. And what makes Lauren a little bit different with this idea and this goal and this dream that she has is that she's already planning. She has an idea in her head how she wants to structure her business and why she wants to structure her business. And it's not for personal financial success. She wants financial success, but she wants it so she can start a nonprofit to give back to the individuals that really need help and to give back to the earth. And for a 17-year-old to think beyond themselves is a great feat. So I decided, good nomination once again. So I asked her teachers, and they said, oh, fantastic, not a negative word to say. She's finally living up to the potential we know she has. And I asked Mr. Martin, her guidance counselor, what he thought about this nomination. He goes, I couldn't think of a better young lady. She is, by definition, successful because she has been able to turn around a negative and make it a positive. So because you were able to pick yourself up, turn around your attendance, turn around your grades, learn responsibility, have goals, hopes, and dreams, I'd like to present you as October Student of the Month for the high school.
That's the best recommendation
Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you.
Pretty impressive. You're gonna turn around. Got what you want.
Thank you so much,
We'll be
guys.
looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Have the press take a photo. I'm going to just send it around. This is a follow-up. I know Mr. Kukasik after the last meeting, he asked about enrollment numbers from 1972 to 1984. 1972 is when we opened up the high school. 1984. 1972 was the second time that our population was 4,806 students. Remember when I told you last week at our last meeting, 2002, we also hit 4,800. And the same thing happened in 1972 that happened in 2002. 12 years later, we got down to 3,700 students. This time, 12 years later, we're down to 3,900. So we are seeing that cycle. And I'm wondering with the new development coming, are we going to see that cycle again? And I know I'm meeting with Mr. Leonard and Mr. Graziano on Friday just to kind of go over all the property development to see exactly where it is on the zones and more of a projected timeline. So we are going to take it into consideration. I wanted you to have this. And Phil, do you have any comments on that? Because you're the one who.
Well, I just think the more information we have, the better decisions we can make. And obviously, if you're looking at those numbers, there's definitely a trend there. And if we don't pay attention to that trend and make a decision, that we may later regret.
Well, one thing that I'd like to add, the meeting that's going to take place Friday between myself, Dr. Harris, and Mr. Graziani, we're going to try to formulate an exact expectation of some type of a PowerPoint to bring to the board for the next month's meeting. And we want to narrow it down so it doesn't take long. And he's the wordsmith in it. He's better than me, so he's going to actually do the presentation. But our meeting's going to hopefully focus on better data for you, but tighten it up so it doesn't take a lot of time. That's what I'm hoping for.
And whatever we do in the future, too, we need to keep in mind to make sure that we're at least planning for the worst-case scenario, which would be the 2 spikes that we've seen now 20 years apart.
They all rotate around
the development, I discussed this last week, too. Dallas knows their development's better than I do, but if the way the trend, what Dallas has showed us already, what to show the public next month, if only half of them come through, we're going to have a increase in. If you can, Dallas, next month, some kind of approximate date, like 5 years or 6 years or 7 years, what you think will be the time frame to complete all these projects, or because some are already under development. And
Yeah, I did a quick tour today of the developments that we have that are up and running now, and they're starting to come out of the ground. They're greening up and they're paving, and so I don't know that I can project real accurately what they will do, because it's going to be very much demand driven, but I'll try, because in the past I have tried, like Blackthorn Estates. That didn't do anything. I thought, well, there's still 5 more phases to go there out of 7. So
it's been stagnant for about almost 20 years.
we'd have never thought that, because
That's
that
right.
was one of the most interesting
We thought that was going to blossom when the whole board did. Even at that time, towns commissioners thought so too. They just thought it was going to blossom, but the other ones did blossom. Cortina Marie did blossom.
Built out.
Yep.
That's what happened. We got built out, and we don't have any room for growth till what we're putting online now. We're down to where I was piecemealing out to find direct people to individual lots and off-sites. We didn't have any room for now. That's changing pretty quickly.
Working with you on Friday and presentation next month. That's all I have for information. Oh, the foundation meeting will be tomorrow. Trafford Community Education Foundation will be meeting tomorrow at 6:30.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. Now is when we would normally do recognition of visitors. Excuse me, no one has signed up tonight, so we will move on. May I have a motion to approve the treasurer's report and the high school extracurricular fund report?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Katsasik. Second by Dr. Trey.
Question.
Question being called for. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried. May I have a motion to approve the list of bills for the month of October?
One more thing I want to tell you after the meeting.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Leonard.
Second?
Second by Mrs. Ising.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried. Any old business tonight?
We have no old business, Mr. President, but we do have one change to the agenda. Under athletics and extracurricular, motion number 4 will be removed from the agenda because it is covered by motion number 2.
Thank you, Mr. Leggett. Tonight, prior to tonight's meeting, we held an executive session where we discussed personnel matters involving extracurricular positions and to receive legal advice. The board also received information regarding analysis of building maintenance matters and PVOS results. New business, athletics and extracurricular. Dr. Costa.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have a few things. Move to approve the following changes in extracurricular position. Remove spring musical drama consultant, assistant position. Add the spring musical vocal sponsor to $1,100. Add spring musical set painting coordinator at $373. Adjust spring musical props coordinator pay from $230 to $373. Adjust spring music costume coordinator pay from $316 to $373. Add the Keystone testing coordinator co-sponsors at $2,313 each. Add new crew video production sponsors at Trafford Middle School, $669.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Ising.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
Move to accept the following resignation effective immediately. Mike Enoch, assistant junior high wrestling coach.
Second.
Second by Mr. Leonard.
Question.
Question being called for. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
Move to employ the following personnel. New employment is contingent upon the receipt of all necessary documentation, acceptance of Act 34, 115, and 114 waivers from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania within 30 days. Mike Enoch, wrestling coach, junior high, at a salary of $3,743. Lou McCracken, Keystone Testing Coordinator, the salary of $2,313. Jamie Riston, Band Director at Trafford Middle School, at a salary of $1,643. Mary Beth Smida, Interim Cheerleading Sponsor, effective October 5th, 2015 through January 4th, 2016, at a prorated salary. Tiffany Stewart, Keystone Testing Coordinator, a salary of $2,313. And Ryan Urosic, News Crew Video Production Sponsor at Trafford Middle School, at $669.
Second.
Second by Mr. Petrucci.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the
Hold
motion,
on.
say aye.
I have a question.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. The band director at Trafford Middle School, what is that?
When she was hired, she actually took over for Bob Abraham,
Okay,
and she actually gets that stipend too as well. She's responsible for the band.
oh, okay.
We actually didn't do it the first month. She was hired, we just kind of missed that.
All right, I was wondering how you could get a, middle school band director for $1,600 for.
No, that's just for her after-school events and concerts.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thanks.
Any more questions? Okay, this will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
And finally, move to approve the following volunteer coaches. All coaches, volunteers must have Act 34, 151, and 114 waivers on file with the athletic director. Carolyn Caruso, girls volleyball volunteer coach. Nolan Doyle, basketball volunteer coach. Lawrence Horvat, boys golf volunteer coach.
Second.
Question.
Second by Mr. Leonard. Question being called for. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
That'll be all, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Koshko. Budget and Finance, Mr. Kachasik, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Move to authorize the administration to make payments amounting to $24,137.90 for credits earned by professional employees in accordance with the negotiated agreement. The list was presented to the board showing the individual payments due and will be filed with the official minutes of this meeting.
Second.
Second by Mr. Petrucci.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to approve the expenditures for the high school renovation project for the month of September 2015 according to the schedule as listed.
Second.
Second by Mr. Petrucci.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
Move to approve the following contributions to the area libraries for the 2015-16 school year as listed.
Second.
Second by Mr. Petrucci.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
And the final one is move to approve the following change orders which were reviewed at last week's meeting as listed.
Just a note there, the auditorium knee wall, last month we gave a number of approximately, I don't remember off the top of my head, $4,200, but we had some outstanding electrical pricing we were waiting on. We got that in. It was about $1,700, so that new price for the auditorium knee wall is now $58.39.55, just so everyone knows.
Thank you for the clarification.
Second.
Second by Mr. Leonard.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
That is all I have this evening, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Kachasik. Buildings and Grounds and Safety, Mr. Leonard.
I have nothing for business tonight, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Leonard. Employee Relations, Negotiations, and Transportation, Mrs. Ising.
Nothing to report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mrs. Ising. Food Service, Dr. Trey.
There's some information been forwarded to Mr. Lago, but it's not ready for presentation to the board, so there's no report at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Trey. Personnel and Curriculum, Mr. Petrucci,
Thank you,
please.
Mr. President. Move to approve the list of additional substitute teachers and support personnel for the month of October 2015.
Second.
Second by Mr. Leonard.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to authorize administration to approve any new parent volunteers in accordance with the past practices and policies. Volunteers will be used only where the teacher and/or principal approves, and all volunteers will have Act 34, 151, 114 clearances on file.
Second.
Second by Mr. Kachasik.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
All right. Move to approve the following conference requests. Glenn Cooper, it's the request to Indianapolis, Indiana, October 20th to 12th, 2015, and April 23rd to 25th, 2016, at no cost to the district. Sarah Oliver, USA Science Engineering Festival, Washington, D.C., April 15th to 17th, cost of district $730. I also miss Cooper. NATA, whatever that stands for, I don't know. Mid-year Joint Committee meeting in Dallas from January 22nd to 24th, 2015.
Should be 16.
It should be 16, you're right about that. Thank you.
Is that at no cost too? It doesn't say.
I believe that is at no cost to the district, yes.
5 seconds.
Second.
Question.
Second by Mr. Katsasik. Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to approve the following leave requests. Julian Bose, Nicholas Lynn, Patricia Menz, Scott Mickey, Roxanne Chavone, and Chad Wazo.
Second.
Second by Mrs. Ising.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to accept the following resignations. Jenny Chambers, paraprofessional, effective August 24th, 2015. Kelly Reese, paraprofessional, effective October 6th, 2015. Ashley Smina, volunteer soccer coach, effective September 9th, 2015.
Second.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to approve the following student teacher assignments at Duquesne University. Cooperating teachers Amy Kelly. The student is Kara Jenkins, grade 3, from January 4th to April 22nd, 2016. Jody Wiseman is a cooperating professional. Lauren Mahoki is grade 2. It's January the 4th, 2016 to April 22nd, 2016.
Second.
Second by Mr. Katsasik.
Question.
Question being called for. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carried.
Move to approve the following super sub positions. These positions will be effective beginning October 13th, 2015, at the sub daily rate, and they are as listed.
Second.
Second by Mr. Katsasik.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to approve the Penn Trafford High School Marching Band trip to Lake Buena Vista, Florida, from March 19th to March 26th, 2016, per the written request of Mr. David Cornelius, band director. The band will participate in the Festival of Fantasy Parade at the Disney World and the Mardi Gras Parade at the Universal Orlando. There will be no cost to the district.
Second.
Second by Mr.
Question.
Katsasik.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
Move to approve the following personnel. New employment is contingent upon the receipt of all necessary documentation and acceptance of Act 34, 151, 114 waivers from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania within 30 days. Lisa O'Connor, paraprofessional at Penn Middle School at $10.35 per hour, effective October 2nd, 2015.
Second.
Second by Mr. Leonard.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
So I am, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Petrucci. Policy, Public Relations, Legislative Title II. Dr. Trey, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move to accept and file the minutes of the Superintendent's Information Committee meeting held on Tuesday, September 8th, 2015.
Second.
Second by Mr.
Question.
Leonard. Question being called for. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried.
And move to tentatively approve the following 19 revised board policies, administrative regulations as submitted to the board, as listed.
I'll second that.
Second by Mr. Leonard.
Question.
Question being called for. This will be a roll call vote. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion is carried. Solicitors report. Mr. Brungo.
Two things. A written report was distributed to the board for your review, and the other thing I would like to mention is that this Wednesday at the PSBA conference in Hershey, I have the honor, as last year's Solicitors Association President, to assist the current President, Christine Roddick, in presenting the President's Award to my partner and managing partner in our firm, Al Malo, the Solicitors Association President's Award. And Al's been practicing and representing school districts for 50 years, and so it's quite an honor to be able to present to him that award. That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Brungo. PTEA representative, Mr. Rainier.
Nothing for me, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Rainier. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Meeting adjourned, 7:40.